All right. Just waiting for the game to launch. Come on. I don't know what the holdup is. Launch game, please. Is Windows doing that thing where the controller gets blocked and then it blocks anything from executing with OpenGL? Because if that's the case, then I have to restart the computer. Fuck, I think it's doing that. There is... Let's see where my emulators are. Yep. Okay, that's exactly what's happening. So... And the second I unplug the controller, it launches. Everything that I... It's so loud. The second I unplug the controller, all the things I attempted to launch just launched all at once. And you know what's going to happen when I plug the controller back in? Nothing will react to it. I don't know what the fuck this bug in Windows is, but it's really annoying. Yep. So I can't use the controller until I restart Windows. Which means I have to play this game with the keyboard. If anybody knows why Windows does that and how to fix it forever without having to restart the computer, I would love to know, because this issue has been plaguing me for years. It just happens randomly. And So now we're taking control of Butterfly, who is the one person we did not fight. They were the person who was standing in the way, and they just kind of talked for a little bit, and then they left, saying they didn't want to fight. Okay, there's like several paths here. Okay, this path is a vampire. And I should mention that this is blind. Meanwhile, perhaps our abilities will be of interest. Wait a moment, this intruder is somehow familiar. The adventure continues. I have to crisscross my arms because arrow keys. I just can't play with the movement on my right hand. It doesn't feel natural. So if I can't have Wasp, then I have to crisscross my arms. Oh, I did a crit. Even after this night, morning will still come. Nowhere to go but down. I can open that red door. calm after the fall of Darking's castle did not last long. A strange castle had appeared in the east, an event said to coincide with some sort of astrological alignment every several decades and lasting for a period of mere days. I have come to investigate. This is Monsoons Log on ghosts. If I told people why I came here, they would call me obsessed. Good thing I told nobody. Well, maybe a couple people who could keep a secret. I have already been the witness of quite a few paranormal phenomena in my time, but this place is particularly unnerving. A transient palace appearing from nowhere and vanishing in the blink of an eye. Is it even real, or is it just a dream of the universe? Or perhaps it's a nightmare. I have once traversed nightmares. I did not expect this place to rile painful memories. Let's go a little bit to the right so that it appears on the map. Two chests. Just in case I get stuck up there for a while. Well, I have to go up there anyway. So it looks like I'm going to get 2 keys. One to escape from here and one to get down there. And Monsoon is blocking my path. Monsoon, is that you? What reason do we have to fight? There's the 2 keys. It's gamer sense right there. My god, with all the branching paths, I never know where to go. Okay, well, now I do. Because there's a vampire. I want to see what's to the right. Okay, we're just going straight up then. I need the phaser. So phaser in that T-shaped place. And then there's a vampire. There's a couple of vampires. There's a vampire in the bottom right. And there's a vampire in the starting area down the ladder. Meanwhile, so he took down Monsoon. There's some people sipping on wine and spying on Butterfly through a crystal ball. Evil fortune tellers. I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna get some water. I'm thirsty. I'm back. With that, I understand my deja vu. Such a similar scene to the last time I awoke. This Christmas man says, but it couldn't be him. No, that was centuries ago. So, Santa Claus, Christmas man, and the fortune teller. He may not be the same one, but with his capabilities, he does show promise. I wonder if he's the same guy who appears in Freebie Castle with the simulation. Maybe you have a lot of chance to redeem yourselves. Bring him to me. He would make a fine addition to our army. Adventure continues. 2 ladders. And across. What about the left one? Ghost. What? Hold on. Okay, so that way's got to be progress. I noticed that. Butterfly can land from a fall. Oh, okay. Butterfly can land from a fall without, being hurt. He lands gently. He doesn't like fall on his face. Okay, so this area is stage 2. I don't think he can do anything there. Never dealt with a waterfall. Infidel. You will be prime sacrifice fodder. Experiment fodder. Is he a scientist? Whoa. That's tricky. When did I get the bag? That must have been added between the cutscenes. These take so long to run out. It threw me off the first time. This is very difficult. I would have kissed for luck. It's a nice day. Thank you for not being a mimic. I am overwhelmed with the number of paths to choose from. Decision paralysis. It's kind of mean. They put the low health door behind an enemy. Like, what if you only have 2 health left? There's a chance he could crit you and kill you right there on the spot. There's a key there. Oh. It's in Moonspeak. Oh god, this too much. It stresses me out when there's so many paths at once. Let's find out what his special is. Nice. Oh, there's the ice rod. More Moonspeak. I didn't realize that was a chest. It blended into the background. Man, these cultists with their crits. They're as bad as the scientists. Oh no. How do you do this? More Moonspeak. It doesn't look like any language I recognize. Like, I almost wanted to say it looked like Korean, but no. Not quite. It's not to say that I know Korean, I don't, but I know what it looks like. There's a very distinct look to the letters. This guy has a lot of health. That's 3 keys. I'm headed back down. Okay, pretty sure I went that way. Yeah. There's so many paths though. There's a key that way. I've been this way apparently. I know I have not been this way because there's an enemy in the book. More Moonspeak. I wonder if there is a cipher that you're supposed to find and then translate the text along. Because that would be a very simple way to do it, just cipher it with some gibberish looking symbols. But also could just be straight up gibberish. What is this way? Okay, I don't have the phaser. I do have the ice rod. I don't think I saw... I mean, there's this river, but it ends in a waterfall, so I don't know how it's going to work. Oh. Okay. Goes all the way. This is a little scary. Chatriari. My lake, you will face divine punishment for intruding. Basically a flower, but bigger. He's got Kirby Face. I do not like this new minigame. The diagonally moving things. My brain cannot process the angles fast enough to like figure out where it's going to be. I'm picking up a lot of keys. I'm the king of keys. This way goes back in. Okay. So what now? I'm going back because it blocked me from walking off the edge. I don't want to go back until I have the phaser and the garlic. So for now I'm just going to progress into level 3. Phase 3. Four keys. Oh my god. Okay, I need another 4 keys. You should consider collecting big box PC games. So this bottom path is the way forward to presumably level 4. Is this gonna get annoying? Yeah, I think so. You can only see a small section of it at once. So you have to memorize the route you took. All the way to the top, don't go down the ladder. Oh, hell no. A maze with gravity. I might be here for a while. There's key 1 of 4. Maybe I should have put it in my other inventory slot. That's unproductive. Maybe I should try to memorize where things are relative to the pillars. Help me. I still have to fall through a bunch of times though. Nothing for me down there. I am being systematic about this. So I don't think I'm just wandering aimlessly. There's key number 2. Now, I want those crosses, but at the same time I don't want them. Because I've seen no evidence that the levels actually do anything for you. They don't increase your health or make you stronger. Okay, so last time I went down, go up 1. This should lead to the cross. Yes. This is tedious. Let's see where this goes. Okay, now I know that all of these connect to the same shaft. I still have 2 more keys to collect. Need a phaser. He might be guarding a key, so I need to fight him and find out. He was. He actually was. We'll find out what's down the shaft. Nothing. It's just a way back. I'll be surprised if this is another key. Yep, there's the last key. And kind of scrub around and see if there's anything else of interest. There is a single chest over there. And I'm pretty sure I've scoured the whole place, so probably would have been faster if I went to the rightmost shaft, but I'm here anyway. Climb a little bit up the ladder. And if there's a heart door, maybe there's not much. I have wandered deep into this so-called ghost palace, and I'm beginning to feel overwhelmed. Fierce combatants lurk every corner, fighting me the moment they cast their eyes upon me. Can't know that fierce, come on. But something is strange about the way they do battle. I could swear that even though it's different bodies I am fighting, it's the same mind, the same sadistic glint in all their eyes. Perhaps most notably, I have come across several of the gas masker workforce commissioned for the IUS development back at Darking's Stronghold. I believe I recognize them, although I had not learned their names before. I tried to reason with them, but they attacked me in a frenzy. All of this fighting alone is not what overpowers me. I believe those gas maskers, along with the other inhabitants of this place, are controlled by something, and I fear I am beginning to feel the loss of my own control. Is that why he fought me? Meanwhile, it's a shame to waste so much time and manpower dealing with a diversion like him during these decisive hours. And yet, perhaps that means he's all the more interesting of a prospect. With every battle I observe, he more clearly resembles the great warrior from long ago. Yes, in making him my pawn, I will finally exact revenge on that old enemy. Okay, so the way right seems to be story progress. So I'll do the opposite of that, and I'm going down this way. I need a key. I got my key. It's up here. Vampire. This place is a lot more sprawling than the first scenario, so I don't know that I'll remember all the locations. I'm gonna probably forget most of it. Stage 4. Okay, we got a guardian there. Another save point. I have the ice rod. What am I doing? Get. Yeah. another red key. It looks like it's for the door below me. And there's some kind of guy having a seizure down there. Oh man, that's a lot of red keys. I hope I wasn't supposed to... No. Progress would have been impossible without using that previous red key. So there's got to be another one. There's gotta be. There's gotta be. We gotta get some. Left chain. No? Vampire. Half might as well use them. There's the other red key. There it is. Maybe I'll save just in case this guy's super tough. Because he looked like he had some crazy dance moves. He looked like he really liked dancing. I'm trapped. Taurus. I am more than you can handle. He's a cow. Get it? Because I am a cow. Bull rush. This is a lot. It's not hard in theory, but just kind of caught me by surprise. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and slip on past him. Oh, I got the garlic. Honestly, not too thrilled about that, because that means I have to hunt down all the vampires. And I actually don't remember where most of them are. I think there is one this way. Yeah. Wow, this is a long fall. Oh, it's not even gonna let me go back. Too much. It's too much. Okay, I've been here. Dark Souls moment. So what? You want me to find the vampires? I remember this one. Of course he crits wood. But what was the point? I still don't know what levels do. T area. Can I go up there? That's weird. Is that maybe remembering a phaser door or something? I remember making a note about something in the T area. But I didn't find anything up there. Something happened. Great. I accidentally full screened the application, and when I unfull screened it, it got all screwed up. The window's a lot bigger than it's supposed to be now. And we're back. So I accidentally pressed Shift Enter when I was just trying to hit Enter, and apparently that full screens the game. And then when I unfull screened it, the window was much bigger. So I had to resize it in OBS. The thing is I don't want it this size, but the only way to fix it is to quit the game, to go back to the options. Because the window won't let me resize it. I sneezed and it made my head hurt. I'm here, so I might as well do it. Save. Hello? That's where I wanted it. I have to adjust it again. Okay, so I'm headed towards the T area, but above it, perhaps. Oh, I need the phaser. So there was something, but it's not quite at the T area, it's above it. And we'll go back to area 2. And then area 3, and then area 4. But instead of going left along those things and getting stuck back in area 1, I'm going to go right, maybe, or it'll let me. I think there was a vampire somewhere in here. There's a phaser door. Maybe I should just wait until I get the phaser before I come back and backtrack. Because otherwise I'm going to be coming back and forth over and over again. And it'll take too long. I'll only come back if I'm stuck. I'm pretty sure there was a vampire in this area. So I'm going to try to get up there fast. Wouldn't that be hilarious if the sound was also screwed up because of Windows being stupid? Phaser door. Tired. I think there might have been a vampire in this area, so since it's nearby, I'll go ahead. I swear to God, there's another phaser door. What's to the right? A wall. Does this ever end? Meanwhile, he's almost here. I do relent to personally deal with the distraction. I'll see how he fares against my new foy first. Oh, toy. I think that's the simulation guy. What can I say? The T looked like an F. Where the hell am I? There's that. I'm gonna go up the tower again. We've defeated the vampires, so they're gone forever. Enemies do not respawn in this game. Okay, so let's go to the right. Giraffe. Phaser door. It's always a phaser door. Oh, I found a dragon egg. I don't know. I assume it's a dragon egg because someone's talking about a dragon, but egg. Found an egg. I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna go all the way to that area in area 4 where I had crawled up the vines and wound up back in area 1, except I'm not gonna go that way, and instead I'm gonna try to go to the right. And if it leads to a dead end, instead of backtracking, I'm just gonna quit and reload. You can't climb the moving chains. Okay, I can't go that way. Up the chain I go. And have I been this way? Yeah, that's where I fought the Guardian. Just to prove that you can't climb moving chains. Okay, so we're going to fall down that long fall again. Yeah, there's a ladder here. Oh my god. Okay, see, this is why I prefer the controller. Because I press start and then down and then A. But here I press, enter is also an action button, usually. So I press enter and then unpauses when I expect it to select the option. And it worked there, pressing enter. It's just confusing. And then having movement on the arrow keys is also really annoying. Because unless you crisscross your arms, you gotta use your right hand for movement. Have you tried playing I Want to Be the Guy with your right hand on the movement? It's weird. That's why most people can't play the game, is because they try to move with their right hand. And they can't. Because you spend your whole life playing games that have the controls on the left side with the D-pad or analog stick. So your left hand knows how to move. That's how everyone's brain is wired, is left-handed movement. So then when you switch that to the right side, it throws you off. Stages. And if you try playing I Want to Be the Guy but crisscross your hands, or just reconfigure the controls so that the movement's on the left side, like Blasted, or I usually use SZXC, then suddenly the game becomes 100 times easier. Like, you can actually control it. Don't Pac-Man me. That's very difficult. Is there something to the right? These weird brown brick patterns in the background look like ladders to me. If they're registering my head as ladders, so I'm seeing all these different paths to go, but they're not. So there is a ladder here. It's next to the save point. There's a guy trying to sit on a chair that doesn't exist. He's a mime. Nonsense. I have a key. Ah, why'd you do that? I got him. Do I have any healing items that are less than 9? Good. Then there's a low health door. Ghost. I think that's a 2 health item. Yeah. I'm gonna go a little down, just so that like, if it sprawls upwards, I don't forget that there's more stuff down. Found the phaser. Such a random place to find it. Come on. Now where is this? Man, there's too much. It's stressing me out. I think that's the tower. Actually, I don't know what it is. I think it's area 2. Chica, that's pretty. Oh, I found a secret, I think. I don't know why I did that. I was not expecting Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like totally random. Like I knew she was in the game because there was a news post about it on the Steam community. But still. Come on. So I'm assuming that beating her will unlock her as a character. Ah. Yes! And I got an achievement, Party Animal. And an egg. I don't know what the eggs are for. I also don't know how many of them there are. I think there's like 16. Okay, I see the Five Nights at Freddy's. So I think this is supposed to be the station that the security guard sits at. I've never actually played Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna take a quick second to make sure that the chat's connected. Wow, is the that's still quite a bit of latency for the stream, but for a second I thought I was just entering the Chica fight now. Maybe like several minutes. So we'll just want to see that my chat message appears there. Good. That's all. Okay, then there's the one in Area 3. But there's also the one in Area 1. I might as well get that too. Did I say Area 2? I meant Area 1. I think I said Area 1 too. Like T-O-O. Not T-W-O. Curse those words for sounding the same. Because when you're on sleep brain, your short-term memory is shot because you're tired. You say something and then forget what you just said. It's just a food item. But it's a 4 HP item, which is good. Because all the health items I have... Oh, that's a 2 HP. The game seems like giving me 9 HP items though. Which means you have to wait until you're almost dead to use them, otherwise you're wasting it. What's in the box? A 9 HP healing item. Okay, and then there was Area 4. So once again, I'm going to go there. Except now I'm going to actually have a reason to go there. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back up the Tower of Vampires in Area 2? Or is it here? I think it's here. And that chest on that other side of the wall is a mystery. Don't want to do that. Gotta go through here. Because it's a 2-wide gap. So falling from the left side and falling from the right side have different effects. If I fall from the left side, then I fall down through that smaller gap, which is not where I want to go. Long fall. When I'm done with this, then I'll take the path back to Area 1, take it back up to Area 2, or Area 3, really. So that means going across the lava. Lore! Strange glyphs. So it is a cipher. But it only gave 5 of them. None of the others believed me. None of the others would hear it. They called me blasphemous. Do you even think the writings were in the realm of our comprehension? Withered journal. And they called me blasphemous for even discussing the idea that Chatriari could be a false god, so I was driven into hiding. Did I fight someone named Chatriari? Yeah, that was that guy who was dancing. But if one day someone finds this and you two are brave enough to tread away from the beaten path, then heed what I write in the pages of this journal. The flower god we are groomed to worship is a front, controlled by a sinister force which we know not, lurking in the shadows. Yes, he likes Christmas lights. And the language of the ancient tablets is not above us. It is simply hidden by a cipher. We were meant to understand their writings. Unfortunately, with the stranglehold of power and unwavering conviction of the cult of Chatriari commands, I doubt anyone who could emancipate us would come from within. We require a savior from without. In my old age and the many years until the castle unfolds into the earth's space once more, I will never see such a savior, but I pray one will come. May these words hidden away in the deepest corner of the castle stay intact long after I am gone. Up the ladder we go. Just gonna save because you never know when a random crash is gonna happen. That was enough. We're gonna end the stream now. So I'm having trouble staying awake. So I want to get some sleep. Game saved. Again with that. Unlocked Chica for free modes. She came from the pizzeria. SPR, Benjamin Pullen, Port Zach Lazarus. What does that mean? Oh, Sprite. Benjamin Pullen drew the Sprite. And Zach Lazarus, Port. I don't know what that means. He drew the art for the port. This game is a port. There's quite a bit. Dr. Fetus. I fought him in the last stream. He was the secret behind the red key door. And then Chica just... that was a surprise. Like I figured she'd be hidden, but I didn't expect to just kind of run into her like that. And that's the... page 1-2. An extraordinarily powerful being capable of distorting reality and projecting illusions. An ancient automaton of some sort that seems to be alive. Dr. Fetus. Everyone hates Dr. Fetus, and that's why Dr. Fetus hates you. Oh, Chatriari was the... who's Taurus? Okay. I had them mixed up. I said that Chatriari was the guy who was dancing weirdly, but that's this guy. Chatriari is the big red flower. Flower worshipped as a deity, serving as a front to collect energy for the true master of the Ghost Palace. With a preserved brain inside the armor, he is essentially a vintage cyborg, ferocious, ancient, and wise. Tengu. Unpredictable tricksters with all kinds of bizarre magic powers. Their nature shrouded in mystery, they have inhabited the Ghost Palace for generations, spanning untold millenniums. It's millennia. A spooky little ghost. Oh, who are we kidding? It's not spooky at all. It's adorable. The vagrant swordsman Moth. He lives to explore the beauty of the world and to stop wonders. The reason he's in here is because you fight him in the alternate routes. And actually, in Free Castle with Moth, you fight Moth. So you fight yourself. Though that one is an outlier because the game crashes when you walk through the final door. But it's not like some kind of fake out crash, it's an actual crash. You get a game maker crash report and you have to click abort and the whole game closes. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's a bug. Because it only happens in Mouse route. Oh no, you got tricked and then you got licked. Oh, there's 25 eggs. Yeah, I have no idea how I would come even close to finding all 25. I kind of found the first one on complete accident. You remember where it was? I just found it in a random place in the Freepy route. during Slugger's run, I think. I'm pretty sure it happened on stream, so. On the jukebox. I'm still missing 2 songs. More than 2 songs. Okay, what the hell? So I press... Okay, I'm tired. I was going to complain about pressing Z on quit and then pressing Z on quit again and having that exit out, but then I realized that the cursor was on back, not quit. See, I'm tired.